Welcome to the Camtasia Symptify video tutorial. In this tutorial, you will learn how to create Symptify videos. Symptify videos are great for users to understand how to perform self-examination. Just kidding. All right, this is how I did it, guys. The Camtasia, when you go to Camtasia, you're going to open up a new project, right? Bam, get your new project. You're going to want to be in the clip bin. In the clip bin is where you're going to start importing media. When you hit the import media button, it takes you to whatever folder you used last. In my case, I have Symptify pics and I have shoulder. So I have all my shoulder pictures in this folder that I made. If you go to my pictures, the way I'm organizing things is I have Symptify pics as a big folder, and I have things broken down by ankle, eye, face, foot, blah, 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 blah. All these things, I have them all broken down into folders. In this case, it was shoulder that I was working on, so I have all my shoulder photos. And I click on the ones that I want. Once I have all my images, all my videos that I need, all my music that I need or whatever, then I'm ready to begin. And the way I start is, I like to always, as you guys have seen, we want to start our videos with something like this. If we were interested in keeping uniformity, of course. So, and the way it works is the following. If you noticed, I emailed you guys a Symptify circle logo, and I sent you this Symptify long logo, right? In the library option, there are music, there's sound music, there's some themes. At the very bottom, you'll find something called title clips, and there's something called title black. So if you click on the title black, and you click and drag it here, you have this simple black screen. It's got this thing that says ABC. That's called a callout. They're just they're defaulted to have these callouts. You don't want those. So you're going to go to this callout thing. You don't want the ABC. So you're going to highlight it and you're going to hit delete. And it's gone. Now you're left with a pure blank screen, right? If you go back to your clip in and you take your Symptify S, you put it right here. You have it a little bit stepped off, a little staggered, so that you get black screen and then that. So if you play that now, this is what it looks like, right? The next step is, remember, you want the ripple effect. So you're going to go to transitions, and there is a transition called ripple. You're going to click and drag it to the beginning. So if you do that, you get the little ripple effect. If you want the ripple effect at the end, you take it again and add it at the end. You can resize this thing right here so that you have the equal length. And so that's how you get the little ripple effect and ripple effect out. All right, next, you want the sound. I got the sound from a website called freesound.org, and it's completely free, and you can create an account. And the sound here is actually called ripplebase.wave, right? .wav. So ripplebase is the name of the thing under freesound. So when I downloaded the sound, Camtasia did not recognize it as a usable file. I don't know why. So the way I got around it is I made a little recording of my screen, right? Because it records both my video and my audio. So I did a recording of the actual screen. I recorded my screen using the button right here, record screen, and then made a little Camtasia file. And then I imported it into this clip bin here for this project called Empty Can Test. Every time you record a file, you're going to have both video, you're going to have a video track, you're going to have an audio track. Well, in this case, we don't care about the video track. So I'm going to highlight the video track and I'm going to hit delete. Now I'm just left with the soundtrack. The soundtrack has two waveforms. It's because it plays the sound twice. Well, I only need one sound. I don't need two. So I'm going to place my marker right here. I'm going to hit this button called split. Splits it into two. I don't care for this. Highlight it, hit delete. I want to come here and I want to get it right at the beginning, right? So if I want to get it right at the beginning, I can zoom in on my work screen, my toolbar. That's what I'm doing here. And I can place it right at the beginning, right? I can hit it, highlight it, split, take this extra junk space, take it out. Now I have a pure sound here. And I see that the sound kind of trailers off, so I can actually come and make it right there. Now when I play this, it's exactly what we want. Once I'm done with it, I'm going to actually zoom out, guys, so I can make it look like I want it. All right. I'm going to hold the shift button. I'm going to highlight all three of these guys. I'm going to right mouse click. I'm going to group them. Once I have a group, I can take this and put it anywhere I want. And that's what I have here. Since I already did it, I don't need to do it again. So I'm going to delete it. So that's how I made the intro. And once you're done with the intro, now it's time to do the rest of the stuff. And I have a still picture. I have this still picture, which is this one right here. It's the picture by itself, right? It doesn't have anything on it. Well, I wanted to say something. So I'm going to add this thing called a call out. So I'm going to go to a call out. I already have, this is you have pain when you do emotion. So I'm going to come over here. I'm going to add the button called add call out. See, and it adds it right here. You resize it. You can put it wherever you want it. And the other thing that I have is this thing called the Symptify logo. So I go to my clip bin, take the Symptify logo, and I add it here, right? Symptify logo, when you look at it, it's too big. I'm going to resize it, and I'm going to put it where I want it, okay? If you look at the way the videos work for me, they don't just have these harsh boom, 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 right? I actually have fade-ins. These little things are fade-ins. So go to transitions. We're going to go to a fade, going to fade it in, fade it out. This already comes with a fade. I can make this out to make the whole length. Okay, so that's how I have this picture here. The other thing I'm going to do is, if you notice, the clip in, I have that picture. Actually, let me change that picture out. Let me show you what it looks like. So I have a blank picture first, then this picture. And I'm going to put a fade in here. So what's happening here is I'm going to show you first the plain picture, and it's going to say, do you have pain in your shoulder when you do this motion, right? Do you get pain here? And then I can do a video. Do whatever video I have in my clip in. Let's take this video right here that I did with Nace. When I play this video, there's a bunch of stuff obviously that you don't want. You don't want this where I'm doing nothing. You don't want Nathan walking into the screen. And you kind of want it to start right there. So I come to the clip. I want my video to start right there, right? So then I'm going to hit the split button again. Going to take this right here, take that out, play it, blah, 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 blah. And you know what? I think I'm done right about here. So I don't want to have any more video after that. So I'm going to stop there. I'm going to highlight it and split. Boom, boom. Now I got a usable video. I'm going to put it over here. I'm going to add a little fade in, and I have a video ready to go. Once you're done with making your video, it's super easy because you already did all the hard work. So I got all this here, right? I got the intro, I got the call out, I got the Symptify logo. The only thing that's going to change from here on out are these 4 clips. Every time I do a different exam, I'm going to use a different stills and different videos. So all I would do is I would highlight all of them, delete them, and I'm left with the skeleton, and I would come and add what other clips I want. And every time I am done with a new project, I would save the project as new name. Never save it as the same name because you're going to lose your previous work. Once you're done with it, you're going to produce it. You're going to do 2 things. You're going to produce an MP4 file to store on your hard drive, and you're going to share it to YouTube. When you share to YouTube, you're going to put the symptify@gmail.com with our password. And when you hit next, boom, it puts it right into the YouTube channel, and it's ready for you to use. I hope you've enjoyed this Camtasia Symptify video tutorial. Stay tuned for more tutorials.